Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. So as you can tell from the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do a very trendy, in at the minute, yellow eye. So I do mine a little bit different. I haven't actually watched any videos on these. So this is just how I do my eye. So I thought I would show you guys. So if you want to see how I created the yellow eye, then just keep on watching. Okay, so as you can tell, I have already started with my base. Everything's on, so I'm just going to focus on the eyes with you guys. And to start with, I'm actually going to take my bronzer and I want to deepen up the crease just so that I have something to blend the yellow into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you in and we can start this all off. And I look a bit crazy about anything on my eyes at the minute, so I'm raring to get something on my eyes. So I'm just going to take like a fluffy brush and my bronzer. Now this is what I have been doing in most of my looks if you guys have been watching. So most of the time I will go in with my bronzer to begin with, and it just deepens up the crease and it makes it easier to blend like all the other colours into it. And we're going to blend it as high up as we can go. We don't want it too sort of dark because obviously we are going to go in with yellow and we don't want it to go sort of brown. But I just want it a bit darker so that the yellow really pops on my eyelids. I'm also going to bring that along my lower lash line as well. And that again just defines the eye. And I'm going to make it sort of a round shape. So I'm not bringing it out. I'm just sort of bringing it round my eye. Okay, so it doesn't really look like I've got a lot on my eyes, but when you go over with the yellow, that bit's going to be a bit darker than the rest of the eye, so everything will stand out a bit more. So I'm going to grab a packing brush. This has already got yellow on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the shade, I think it's B, yeah, the shade B, which is this bright yellow here from the James Charles X Morphe palette. And I just want to pack that onto my lid. Now this is just to give it a wash of colour. I am going to go over the top with some concealer to make it stand out a bit more. But this is just to kind of give the base of it all. So see how this bit is a bit, well, not a lot darker. It's a bit darker than the rest of the eye. And then I'm going to take that same brush and just buff out those edges. I'm grabbing a little bit more of that yellow. And we're just going to pack it into the crease. Now I really love this look because it is quite easy to wear. I'm then going to take my Zulu palette by Juvia's Place and I'm going to take this yellow here. So it's a bit more sort of orangey than yellow. And this is just going to go in the crease again to deepen it up. And I like to stamp it in to get the most colour pigment payoff and then swipe and blend it out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with B from the James Charles palette, and I'm just going to really tap off the excess and just go along the edge of that colour we just put on, just to blend it all out into the skin. So now it looks yellow, it's got a bit of definition. I'm actually going to go in with a tiny bit of this orange up here. This is the shade 518 and I'm just going to lightly, hardly anything, press that onto the outer corner of my eye. As you can tell, I am using the same brush for all my colours. Not intentionally, I just don't have any other brushes. So it just shows that you can do quite colourful looks with just one brush as well. And then in with the Juvia's Place colour again, just to go over that and go along the edges to blend it out. And then in with the shade B to really blend out that edge. So see, again, it's given that definition. I want to give it more definition on the outer corner. So it's kind of like a sunset eye, but not quite. And then a little bit just on the outer third of the lower lash line. Like so. I'm going to leave the other eye for a second and then I'll do that one off camera. I just thought I'd show you one eye for now. So I'm going to take some of my Tarte Shape Tape on the back of my hand and I'm going to cut the crease. So I find this easiest to do with like a round topped brush. Not even that much of the concealer and just placing it on. Okay, so now I've cut the crease, I'm going to take that same packing brush again and the shade B and I'm going to press that on to the wet concealer. And then a bit more of that orange shade and just blend out those edges so they're not so harsh. So that is how it looks after I've cut the crease and put the yellow back on the eye. So we're not going to stop there because obviously it looks good but it's too matte for me, especially when I have such glowy skin. So I'm actually going to take the shade So Good, which is this gold shade up here. This palette's so big. I'm going to take that on my finger and I'm just going to place it on top of that yellow shade to give it a bit of glitz and glam. Okay, so that is that eye done. I'm actually going to go off camera and complete the other eye and then I'll be back to finish off this video. Okay guys, so this is my finished summer eye look and it's glam, it's easy to wear, you can wear it every day, it's not too in your face, it just kind of accentuates your eyes and just looks very summery. Also, if you do want to see how I did my skin, the video for my summer soft glam look is down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it gave you some tips or tricks that you could try out. I love wearing this in the summer, it just looks really funky and crazy but not too in your face, it kind of blends in with everything else. So if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are nearly at 70 subscribers. I want to thank you guys so much, but if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do that so you don't miss any of my videos. I upload on a Wednesday, Friday and a Sunday at 7 PM, so if you don't want to miss that, ring the little bell as well so you get notified when I upload. Also, comment below anything else you want to see me film, any other products you want to see me try out, anything new, anything like that, anything at all, and I will see about doing that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!